Hello. So I just thought I'd come on, do a really quick update. Sorry about the sniffling. So when I last posted, I think it was last Thursday, and I just tested positive for COVID. So what are we now? It's Friday, the 11th of March. We are now COVID day 8. So the first day you test is day 0. Even though I wasn't feeling well the day before, but I haven't been feeling well for like a couple of weeks with like pregnancy things, like nausea and headaches and stuff. So I'm just taking the day I tested positive as as it, and I'd done a test the day before and was negative. So Thursday's day 0. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's day 8. So I haven't tested today. I tested yesterday. Still super duper positive. Like I may as well be doing a pregnancy test. And considering I'm currently 38 weeks and 6 days pregnant, let's just say we're super positive. So we were supposed to have the section on Tuesday, and obviously that got pushed. I could have probably gone ahead with it, but I felt so ill, and I would have had to go to hospital. I would have been away from Ryan and Luke. They both got COVID like the next day. So technically, even if I still testing positive, my last day of isolation is Sunday. We're going in on Monday. Ryan is just coming out of isolation, but they were like, it's totally fine. He can come with you. Thank God. Because I was having a meltdown. Still a bit congested, but I kind of feel like now I've got a really bad cold. I really felt like I had the worst sinusitis. I've been coughing constantly. I had like my throat's been sore, still sore, my ears have been sore, they're still sore, but I had like sore cheekbones, sore gums, sore teeth, sore eyes, sore head. So the headaches are sort of coming and going. Still a wee bit raspy, but I'm so much clearer, if you can believe it. I am so glad that I had my vaccines. So I basically got my second vaccine just before I found out I was pregnant, I think. And then I got my booster at Christmas. So, and I checked, like, everybody said, like, go ahead, it's absolutely fine. So I'm glad I got all that, because honestly, I feel like I've got COVID last year, even not being pregnant. Like, I probably wouldn't be here. It's awful. It's really not fun. My husband got it. He has asthma, but you know what? He hasn't had it too bad. He has had the odd bad headache, but I think the difference is that when you're not pregnant and you can take decongestant, so he's like flat out in the Lemsip Max or Sudafed. He's taking ibuprofen. You know, he's been coping a lot better than I have. But then again, I am really heavily pregnant, and can't take anything but paracetamol, which, to be honest, when you feel like you've got the flu and sinusitis, paracetamol is like, you may as well just be eating Smarties. It doesn't do anything. So, excuse me. Just wanted to come on, do a quick update. So the hospital did see me then on Wednesday. What I had to do was like park, ring. They then rang me back and were like, we're ready for you, come up here. So you have to like go around the side of the building, around the back, in like a fire exit door to like the bottom end of where the clinics usually are, so that you're not going through any waiting rooms, and they basically have it screened off and you go straight into the room, straight back out again. The only thing is I had to wait in my like urine being tested and stuff, and then I was standing out in the rain for like 15 minutes, well, just under. But it was nice to get fresh air. But then, of course, that night when I came home, I coughed and coughed, and I was so exhausted. My husband wanted to drive me, but because him and Luke also have COVID, we couldn't get anybody to look after Luke. So that was our main issue, because we could have obviously travelled in the car together, and we didn't want to bring Luke with us, because we didn't know, the appointment was at 4:30, too close to dinner time. We didn't know how long it was going to take, if I would have to wait until the clinic cleared out more. So I drove myself. I made sure my blood sugars were fine, because I've got gestational diabetes, so it has to be above 5, sorry, if you want to drive. They were fine for leaving, but obviously then by the time I drove there, had up my appointments, etc., when I got back into the car and tested them again, they were like 4.1, which is not, it's not great at the best of times, because it's very close to going hypo. And then obviously nowhere near 5. I had a snack, waited 15 minutes, tested again, or sorry, they were 4.2 the first time, then they were 4.1. And then ate some more and waited another 15 minutes so that I could drive. So that was a bit of a pain because by the time the appointment happened and everything, at this point it was like 6 o'clock, 6:05 or something, and I was only getting on the road home. So that being said, they were happy enough. Baby movement's still good, thank God. Fluid looks good, and they just did fluid and the blood flow, baby's heartbeat, so that was all perfect. Blood pressure was a wee bit high, but they were happy enough to let me go, and they just did my consent forms and everything. They are advertising getting the marina coil fitted as part of your section, and there's signs up all over the hospital when I was there, and I kept forgetting about it because of all the other things that happened. I kept forgetting. So I asked for that because I was like, after this, I don't think I would be keen to have any more babies, just between, like, your body's already completely gone by the time you get the third trimester and it's not yours anymore. And then to lose your mind with the anxiety over a baby measuring small, and then, you know, the hormones kick in. I've been really good this time, hormone wise, until the baby started measuring small, and then like you're not sleeping and your head is like away constantly. But anyway, so we're due on a Monday, 7 a.m. Be there. Ryan can come with me, so excited, and he gets to visit, I think, for an hour a day, which sounds like nothing, but I had my other baby in November 2020, and he wasn't allowed to visit at all. He wasn't even allowed to come in to pick us up. He literally had to drop me at the door and pick me up at the door, and it was crushing. So the fact that he can come straight in, he gets to come into the room while we're doing the prep and the bloods, and then because I'll be in a private room, and then he gets to come into the section, stay for the little bit of surgical recovery, and then he goes, but he can come back that evening for an hour. So excited. So it's Friday, 3 days, and we will have a baby. Whoop whoop. So little bit worried still about how rubbish I'm feeling, but I really hope by Monday I'll feel a bit better. Gestational diabetes wise, they upped my insulin, my bloods were all over the place, and it was still being really good. And then the past couple of days I've really just thought, forget, which I know I shouldn't do. Like, I'm not being really bad, I'm not sitting down eating chocolate bars and stuff. Number one, because I can't go anywhere to get anything. I'm just talking about like portion sizes, and I've just been so hungry. And I'll be 39 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so 39 weeks pregnant and probably on day 9 of COVID. So what we've just been doing is kind of like just chilling out. I didn't really get up until Tuesday, sort of was in bed most days, every day. Started getting up a wee bit more sort of Sunday, Monday, but like at dinner time, and then just staying up until like Luke went to bed. Thank God my husband hasn't been suffering too bad, but he's been so good. And then from Tuesday I started getting up a bit more. My skin and everything's not too bad. I still have this redness around my nose, but it actually, my whole skin and everything, like I feel like I look a lot better. It's like a bags and tired lines, because like just today, for example, I've been awake since 3. I went downstairs, emptied the dishwasher, stripped my stepson's sheets, because Ryan had been sleeping down there, just to start getting things like cleaned again, because he won't be here to sleep till next weekend. So if I can still give them a really hot wash now, get the room cleaned, and then like leave it, and then even say like he's not down, say to Friday, I can open the windows, like leave them open for like an entire day and stuff, just to get it all aired out again. And then I did the ironing, because Ryan had started it like a week ago, and then left in our back room, and just because we've both been sick, we haven't got to anything. So anyway, my skin hasn't been so bad. I've been like just using loads of oils. So I have like a nighttime one here that I'd show you. Yeah, sleeping oil, multi-restore sleeping oil from Garnier, and I've just been using that a lot. My feet, I've just noticed the past couple of weeks, like they really are dry. So I found this intense body butter, so I've just put that on, then put my socks on. I probably should have read what they apply generously, leave to soak in for a few minutes for best results. Can be used with socks and left on overnight. Well, I'm just using it all day because I'm not going anywhere. But just, it's really hard to like sit and do your feet, because the shape you are when you're this pregnant. But my skin's been really good. What I've been doing is putting that oil on, and then also putting just because I've been blowing my nose so much, this on. I stole this out of Luke's selection of things, and I've just been putting that on like around my nose and then around my lips. And then I bought a new one just for him, and then that can go in the bin. I've been using this a lot just for sleep. So it's like you see, it's like a lavender relaxing roll on. So I've just been putting that like on here. And then this is just my eau de toilette. This just making me feel like I don't smell. I don't know what it is about pregnancy. I'm not usually a smelly person, like at all. But at the start of pregnancy and at the end, I stink. Like literally showered last night, woke up this morning, it was like, I stink. So I had a bath and a face mask. I did like a peel off one that I had that was like in a wee tube. So I've got another sheet mask. I'm going to wait and do that though on Sunday night before I go to hospital. The other thing I've been using is, my mother-in-law bought me this the last time. It's like a lavender oil for bath and body. And I've just been rubbing this in my bump at night time. It is like almost done. I probably got maybe 1 or 2 more shots out of it. And then that'll be that. But there's a lavender like sleep spray for like your pillows that she had bought with that at the same time, and it just ran out as well. But my sister-in-law had left me a set of like relaxing lavender stuff, and I think it's a hand cream. There's definitely a night spray in it. I can't remember. I've sort of still left it down in the kitchen. Haven't even brought it upstairs yet, which is really bad. But I was kind of like, this stuff's almost done, and you can't just have too much stuff on your bedside table, especially when you've got a toddler. That's fantastic. In terms of getting over COVID, I'd been using this to help me stop snoring, but I've been using this like little nasal inhaler. You get like 2 of them for like £1.50 or something in Savers, and that's just to help like unblock my nose. Then when I rang the doctor, they suggested a saline nasal spray. So my husband went around and got me this one before he found out he was positive. Anyway, he got me that, which was great. So use that as well. Not at the same time. Use one or other. And then the other thing is, this is actually my husband's for his asthma, but it's a peak float. It looks like this. Last weekend, I was literally measuring 250, and my husband was like having heart failure because he was like, even when my asthma is so bad, like I always can get at least 300. And he told the pharmacist this when he went round. Like, she's only measuring 250 or whatever it was on the peak flow. And apparently the pharmacist, he said, like, the pharmacist stopped as if like a computer had just like frozen and needed rebooted. And I was like, Ryan, but I'll be fine. And here we are. So the last time I checked it, which was like 2 days ago, it was like 400, as was Ryan's. So we are rocking it. We can breathe. We're getting there. So that's the update. Just coming today, thank goodness, I've requested contactless delivery. So they should just leave everything at the door, in bags. And I think that's it. And we've ordered just loads of freezer stuff for Ryan. A couple of like 1 or 2 fresh things for like a Sunday dinner. Because it'll be kind of like our last like meal for a while where like I can cook. Last night was the first night I actually made something. I did the cooking, made the dinner, and made some soup for today in the soup maker, and prepped some stuff for Luke too. But by the time I was done, I was so done. And now, like, all the stuff I did this morning, I'm done for the day. But at least the soup's made, and honestly, there's a pizza in the oven, and as much as that's not great for gestational diabetes, like, if Luke and Ryan and I are sharing it, it'll be fine. We'll live. I'm kind of just at the end, and I don't want my bloods to be high, but I don't mind if they're like, you know, they need to be under 7.8. So if they're 7.7, I'm happy. But that's us. That's the update. So thank goodness, starting to feel better. Yesterday I was like, I feel a bit better, but I could not stop coughing. Went back for a lie down, felt a bit better. But then COVID insomnia is a real thing. Real thing. And it almost makes it so much worse because you can't sleep because you're coughing. I'm coughing so much worse at nighttime because I have to sleep my side. Like, I can't, like, it's like crushing my chest, and then obviously I've got a huge bump now as well. So can't believe we're now at 39 weeks after all this measuring small, freaking out. 39 weeks tomorrow. Crazy. So anyway, that's our update. I look a mess, sorry about that, but I'm not doing anything to my hair unnecessarily when we're not going anywhere. And I'm going to do it I'm gonna have a shower early Monday morning. Probably have to get up at like 5, put the hot water on, grab a shower, might even get up at 4:30, and blow dry my hair, and I'm gonna like put a wee curl in it, and then it means that it'll be like it'll not look good on Monday at the time, but I'll stick it up in like a bun, and then I can just pull it out after the surgery, and it means then I'll have like, because you can't wear any makeup or anything. I know loads of people probably do, but the most I might do is like just do this wee bit of your eyebrow, and like that'll do, because I don't really care that much. I will not be worrying about painting my nails or anything like that. I just want to get this baby out safely. I want to get over COVID, and then I want to get home as quick as possible to my husband and my other kid, and just have 6 weeks recovering from my C-section. That being said, if I were to go naturally this weekend and be in and out of that hospital in a day, I'd be so happy. I don't think it's going to happen. I keep propositioning my husband, but he's not up for it. Probably because we both have COVID, and 39 weeks pregnant's not the sexy time, Anyway, that's it. That's the update. I've managed to ramble on for 16 minutes, but I'm gonna go now. I've been nibbling all morning, not had a proper breakfast, but I tested my bloods, and then I was like, I have like a 3-course breakfast here because I've been up for so long, and I'm so hungry. So I think it's now time for a caffeinated beverage, and I think eggs, maybe some scrambled eggs, or yeah, I kind of feel like protein. I really need some protein. Supplies are low. It's grocery day, so I might just have to make do. I literally am running low on everything. But yeah, so that's us, and hopefully by the next time I'll update you, it'll be with a little baby, all being well. You just never know with pregnancy. So many things can go wrong at any point or time. So, but let's be positive. I'll update you with a baby. And can't wait to find out what it is, because we don't know, and so excited. So that's us. What I'll hopefully do is maybe on the way to the hospital do like a little bit of a vlog, and we'll try and do something where we can put it together, get some pictures in. Okay, bye.